Today, we are going to make one small software in Python, wherein we will enter the file. After entering the file, we will select which variable is to be inserted for finding singly mean, median, mode, and whether to find out the descriptive statistics of all the variables. I will just enter the commands, copy it, paste it, because we have already learned 90% of the commands which we are going to use in this session. But a few commands like selection of the variable is new one in this session. So we have got the variables in the data: gender, age, income, score, height, study, and we have got 30 observations. Now we will find out individually what is the age, score, height, study, its mean, median, mode, or descriptive statistics. I have already started Anaconda and then the editor. So let us enter the commands first in the Jupyter. First command, as usual, we are going to import pandas and then statistics. So we have the commands import pandas as PD, import statistics, and then we are going to input the file df pd read excel, input file name which it will print, and then you have to enter the file names. And even after seeing this entering the file name, you can give the command df, but later on we will delete this df. We don't need. We will run it. It will take some time to import pandas and import statistics. And we can write down the file name. Say my file is stored in E drive. So it is E6 Python test 4 XLS. So this file is there. I am going to enter it. So now this will show me the df file. First it will read. Now that the same file it has. Please note down the observations, they start from 0, not from 1. So this is the index 0, 1, 2, 3. So index, actually there are 30 entries, but index ends at 29. So this is going to be very useful for our further studies. Now, when we are going to index gender, age, income, score, height, study, so they will also start from 0. Though in the commands we will give it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will come automatically, but it will give me the in the form from 0 to next one. But when we give the command, so we'll have to -1 it time and again. So let me see now. First we will see, we are interested to get the columns: gender, age, income, score, height. So whatever columns are, give the command here as columns is equal to df. Now this df is the data frame which we have array which we have created. Its columns, it will give all the columns to list, and it will show me the columns. So I am going to run it. It will run, and it is asking me again the file number, because time and again it will ask me the file number. We have not learned it how to store the file name in particular. So we can again, or we can copy it somewhere, and we, instead of writing time and again, we can copy it somewhere and then we can paste it, test 4 X L S X. So these are the columns: gender, age, income, score, height, study. But we want that these columns should be numbered, and then from those numbers we can select which column we want. So I am going to write all the commands now. I have written all the commands now. Now first thing is these columns which we have found out from the database, that column needs to be counted. For count and value, that is index numbers and its value, and they will be numbered as in this columns will be numbered, and the starting is as 1. So it will print the count and values. It will print the count and value so that we may select it. Now, as I have already told you, the index starts from 0. So let us create another variable m, which is the length of all values which we are in the columns which we have got, plus 1. Let us input one number. You can write down here, print your choice, select your choice, Now here you can write down your choice, which from the columns 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if this integer num, this integer is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, but less than m, that is length plus 1, then what is going to do? The z value is what? That is integer num minus 1, because we have entered the choice 1, 2, 3, 4, but actually in the system it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is minus 1. So column, it will select the column that is z, and then z is columns integer num minus 1, and it will give this, see the square brackets, columns when it is to be selected, it should be put into the square bracket, integer num minus 1. So let us say m, capital M I have written, statistics dot mean df z, whichever we have selected, it will give us the df z. N is the statistics and dot median, and df z. O statistics dot mode df z. Now we will print mean is m, that is m is here, statistics mean z. Print median is n, print mode is o. Now if you have not given the choice here from 1 to the last number, because that is the length of the value, if it is not there but you have entered some value more than this, because if we have entered the integer num greater than m plus 1, m is what? Length of the total values. If they have given, then it will give you the descriptive statistics of the data, all the numbers, and it will describe the data with rounded up to 2 decimals. If you have done something wrong, it will say, oh, oops, wrong entry, and it will. Now let us run this whole program. Let us run this whole program. Let us say whether how it works. It first asks me the file E6 Python. This is my directory test4 XLSX. Okay. Now it gives me the column heads: gender, age, income, score, height, study. Now if I want to find out the mean, median, mode of any of these, then I will write, say I am selecting 5. So it is telling me mean is 66.4, median is 66.5, mode is 60. I'll do it again. I will run it again. This file is, say, 6 Python test 4 XLSX. I'm just going to copy it here. I'm just going to copy it so that I'm going to use it. So I'm going to enter it. It is asking me what you want. So I want the mean median mode of income. So I will enter 3. It is giving me the mean median mode of income. Mean is this, median is this, mode is this. Now I want descriptive statistics of all the data. So I will have to put more than 6. I will have to put more than 6. So I will first paste it, my file, enter. Now I'm going to write it 7. It is more than 6 because then it will give me the descriptive statistics. So it is giving me my choice is 7 because descriptive statistics, age, income, score, height, study, it is given, but it is not giving the descriptive statistics of gender, as I have already explained in the earlier videos, because gender is in the form string. So it is not giving me it can give me the count if I write it here somewhere all. So in the descriptive statistics, if I write all, so then it will give me the gender also, but it will not find the mean, median, mode. So it is giving me the descriptive statistics of all: age, income, score. This mean is given, standard deviation is given, minimum value is given, maximum value is given. Then first quartile, that is 25%. Second quartile, that is median, 23 is given, 75. So this is the you can work on with one go to find out mean, median, mode of one variable, mean, median, mode, and other things of all the variables. I repeat the commands. We have imported pandas as PD, imported statistics at statistics. Then we have the input file name. It is asking me wherever my location is, I will have to give the path and then the file name. And then I define the columns, which is the columns of my DF. And all the columns, to list means all the columns are there. Then I count the columns and its values. Counting starts from 1. Count value in enumerate. This is your new command in this. Enumerate columns start is 1. Then I print count and value. When I print it, it gives me the count and values. Then I can select. When I input the choice, I can select which variable I want. But I have defined one variable, m is equal to length value plus 1, which means if I am entering more than my required number of columns, so then it will give me the descriptive statistics of all. So num is input choice. If elif and else, if elif and else. So these are the commands which are there, which we use it. If this integer num is equal to greater than 0 or less than equal to m, so then it will find out which column I wanted, and then it will see the statistics, mean, median, mode, and then it will print it. And if it is number is more than the total numbers of my variables, so then it is, if it is m plus 1 greater than m plus 1, it will give me the descriptive statistics up to the rounded. Thanks for watching. The next videos we will start the visualization.
The region is connected with mainland of the country by 22.5 kilometer at Siliguri corridor. That is, a vast area is only connected by 22.5 kilometer only. One side Bangladesh, another side Nepal. This corridor only 22.5 kilometers. This vast land is connected with this mainland. The northeast region consists of 8 states of the country. They are Sikkim inserts at 2002, Sikkim, then Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Tripura. Excepting Sikkim and Assam, the more or less 90% budget of all states depend on central grant in aid.
You may submit your research work at Journal of Global Economy, rcssindia.org. Your work is evaluated by peers with double-blind methodology. You will get comments for your work. Thank you.